Back in the days of old, people smoked crack frequently. Crack was passed around the streets very frequently. It was a time where people enjoyed smoking crack. As you can see by the couple in the upper right, they were absolutely enamored after having smoked crack. The person on the right decided that he wanted some crack though, and he was going to start up a revolution to steal the crack from the happy couples of the old Japanese period. Eventually, the Americans came and decided that they wanted the crack, and they would have nothing of the samurai that chose to defend the land. They immediately blew them to smithereens using their superior technology and obviously dark, evil black ships, and that was pretty much the end of the crack regime in Japan, having moved over to American shores. Fruitfully, they tried to defend their land, and they lost, like honorable warriors. But many, many years in the future, another revolution continued. In this new revolution, opium came to be. And since opium was something that required a fancy pipe to smoke, nobody wanted to have any of it. People were so lazy to actually smoke opium that they actually died deciding whether or not to smoke opium. They starved to death. They were eaten by the wolves who then consumed the opium with
then
no...
everything
Yes,
changed
and then the
when
Fire Nation attacked. The Fire Nation attacked, as you can see by the lava in the upper right corner, and the poor souls who did not smoke their opium in time were burned to death alive with it, as the Fire Nation thought that opium was a sinful drug. Opium, being the sinful drug that it was, of course, never made its way over to America because we're good Christian people, and that would have never been allowed on our shores. So, opium stayed in the eastern continent, and this is where our story begins. One night, on winter fall, when one man decided to smoke opium, and he decided it for the first time. He has put it up to his mouth right now. He's shivering to death as the Fire Nation has already burned this place to the ground. This is actually the ash, not snow. My bad. It's actually ash coming down after it's burned the place to smithereens. This guy has supplied him with the opium, and this poor guy's on the ground getting his first fucking snort of it, you know, because you snort opium. And the two of them have decided that they're going to start an opium regime. One of them is named Walter, for he wears the white, and the other one is named Jesse, for he looks like a bitch. So, the man here in white, we'll call him Walter, he's decided to go out and conquest and spread his opium all throughout the land. Jesse here, listening, fervor in his voice as he realizes that this is a good plan, and he will follow his teacher to the ends of the earth, selling their opium far and wide, eventually trying to make it out of Japan. However though, Jesse has a question. What will we do if the Americans come again? What will we do if they try and take our opium? Walter doesn't have an answer for this, but he tells him to just believe in him. He will do what it takes to make sure that opium is sold far and wide all throughout the land, and he must believe in the white of the Walter. Jesse has answered saying, I do not know. I do not want to doubt you, but much has happened in our land.
11 tenths needs more memes. M80 could try harder. Too weeby.
Too weeby. Too weeby. Yes. Yes, Walter White has decided that it is too weeby, so he is going to make sure that it gets over to America to escape the weebiness. And finally, in his madness, after having done too much opium, Jesse has smashed his head with a watermelon, and this is where our story begins. You must pass your opium to all the people of the town so fast that they don't even see you pass it to them. You must be quick like the wind, strong like fire, hard and erect like lightning, and shitting all over everybody like the mountain. Fuck Renzan. Yes. Alright. This is where you obviously have a fucking seizure because you're so high off of opium. Okay, let's try this shit. Obviously the people in the town are just frozen in time, waiting for your opium. So you must run up to them and smack the fuck out of them. You must shove a million needles full of crack into their skull. Fuck them. And then you must do the ride and flip. Oh, and now Walter White says, you have failed me, Jesse, you stupid fuck. Jesus. Jesse tries again. He will not let his master down. Jesse, you stupid son of a bitch. You need to cook a fucking batch of opium. You need to cook a batch of opium right here, okay? Do you know how to cook opium, motherfucker? Apparently he doesn't. That's why he's fucking Jesse and he's not Walter White. Alright. Kick this motherfucker. Oh, -10. I don't know what for, but he's fucking dead. Just kill this motherfucker. Just steal everything. Oh, I believe I'm stealing money from him. I'm stealing money to make the opium. Hey, bitch. You were fucking terrible. Bitch, there's nothing to fucking take anymore. Oh wait, there is. Alright. Time to take some shit. You have done good, Jesse. You have gotten us $160 to start up our first batch of opium. This is where it starts. Here in this pot, I will boil the opium. I will make sure that it is the finest opium possible. You must press square, however, to help me in my attempts to make the opium. If you are unsuccessful, the batch will be bad and we will have no money with which to start our empire. These 4 masks up here represent the 4 people that we will be selling our opium to. First, we have the obviously normal customers with horns growing out of their head, just as everybody in Japan did at that time. Then we have the gentle women who will want some of their opium while they talk trash about other women during their daily, watching of The View. And then you have the very angry, mad, fat man. His skin will be red from having taken in too much opium. And finally, you have on the very far right, Mario. He is an Italian from the land of Italians. He will want gigantic bags of opium with which to go back and take so that he sees mushrooms and blocks all around the land. Yes. These will be their 4 primary customers. Make sure you memorize them well, as anybody outside of them is likely the popo. And we do not want to get caught by the popo. No, no. Just remember that, Jesse. Popo, no, no. And then you'll be good to go. Thank you. Now, go out in your quest and make sure the opium is passed far and wide, across the land, or else you will die. That is my creed. Now we will do what we need, or else your throat will bleed, as I will take the life force from you, and fuck it. There you go. Alright. Jesse, you stupid fuck. Hey, let me get your money. Let me get your money. Got your money. Got your money. Gonna slap your ass. Gonna slap your ass. Slapping your ass, it's such a gas. I have a feeling I'm doing this horribly wrong. Oh, he's dead. Just kicked him in the fucking ass. Damn! Kick him in the ass, kick him in the face, kick him when they're up, kick him when they're down, kick him when they're up, kick him all around. He's still like got question marks on his head like, gee, wonder what could have happened. Fuck you. Alright. Oh shit. Super hyper mega skull fuck steal. Achieved. Oh fuck. You just slapped him in the back of the fucking face with the back of your hand. You dick. I have now injected the highest quality opium into your fucking brainstem. You will be addicted for 1,000,000 years. Yes. Your ass is now getting slapped when I'm not even around it. And I will slap your cock. Haha, bitch. Science. Eat dick.